Brother David? Sorry this video took so long.
Over here, Kevin.
Oh. Well, Brother David, sorry this video took so long, but we had to get some more people to speak about you. So here's the first edition of the uncut, uncensored Brother David. This was your life. This evening, I'm Kevin Long, aka Brother RJ.
Brother RJ. And Brother David, I'm aka Stephen Flint, aka your Judas Iscariot.
Well, Brother David, before we get some interviews, we want to take you to the church grounds so you can get a last look. I want to show you a little bit of the church grounds so you can remember it.
Suncoast Baptist Church. Okay, there's the gymnasium. Kevin, got anything funny to say?
No, man, it's the church.
Oh. Oh, my bad. Family Life Center. There's the Sunday School building. Colonel Pope's car. And last but not least, the new parking lot. Where we have been many talks after church. Oh. And don't forget about the concrete slab. Right there's the pond, the baseball field, accompanied by the top of Nick's head. West Side School Center. Our property where we did the Trail of Death, Georgia-Florida football field, and the softball field. Here's the church grill, home of the famous Willadine burgers.
Get right close.
The dumpster. The church seesaw. There's
You want to do it like an interview type deal? Hello, this is Trisha Mobley. So, Trisha, how long have you been in the youth group?
Well, since about 6th grade, so probably about 5 years.
Wow, so you've really known Brother David a long time, haven't you?
Yep.
So, obviously Brother David's leaving, and he's moving to Ohio, and he's getting a new church. Are there any lasting words that you'd like to leave for Brother David?
Well, I've just enjoyed having him as a youth pastor ever since 6th grade, and we've gone on a bunch of trips together and had a lot of memories, and really I just wanted to wish him the best up in Lima.
That's it? Okay, thanks.
and
Yes, we're with Bitsy Mobley. So, Bitsy, what do you think about Brother David leaving?
one.
Plant.
Okay, we're with Earl, the Pearl, Mobley, and Earl has a few words for Brother David, so let's hear him.
Well, first of all, Brother David, I'd like to say that it's been a pleasure knowing you, working with you. I remember David when I first came to Suncoast Baptist Church, a young man, energetic, beautiful wife, no children at that time. However, now that you're leaving, I see you have a family, and it's a very beautiful family, and I wish you all the best. The tape's back running now, David. I forgot where you were going, but good luck in Ohio. And I've really enjoyed knowing you. I think you are one of the most outstanding young men that I've ever met. Your love for the Lord, your love for our youth group, your sincerity in trying to introduce these young people to Christ has always been number one on your list. And I and others have always seen this, and we love you very much. And I know you'll be successful wherever you go. For I know the Lord is looking after you, and I know that David is in the Lord's will. So good luck, Brother David. We love you, and we'll see you again sometime. Good luck.
Miss Mobley, what do you have to say to Brother David? Not much, huh?
Bitsy says hey.
One.
Well, we're here with Ryan Smith. So Ryan, how long have you been in youth group?
About a year and a half or so.
Okay. Ryan, as you know, Brother David's leaving. Are there any final words you'd like to tell him?
Yeah, Brother Dave, you've really meant a lot to me in my Christian walk, and although I haven't been the best person in the youth group, you've been a great influence to me. Hopefully I wasn't the worst at many times. I'm
Oh
really
no,
gonna
you
miss
haven't
you a
been the
lot.
worst.
And hope you have a great time in Ohio, and I'll really miss you a lot.
All right. Anything else?
No, if you come back down here, let's go fishing.
One.
We're at the Wilkie house. This is Carrie Wilkie. Carrie, how long have you been in the youth group?
For about 3 years, I think.
All right. Carrie, what's been your best memory with Brother David?
Youth camp last year.
Okay. And what about the funniest thing about Brother David? What do you think would really stands out about either his personality or an instance of his that's real funny to you?
Probably the way he acted
Daddy,
Six Flags last year.
Six Flags? Okay. That's it. That was Carrie Wilkie.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say to
Yeah,
him?
do you have anything else?
I just want to say I love you, Brother Dave, Miss Charlene, and I'm going to miss you, but I'm going to do something good for the Lord.
All right, that's it.
Thank you, Carrie.
All right, we're still at the Wilkie's house, and this is the other Wilkie in the youth group, Trisha Wilkie. Trisha Wilkie, how long have you been in the youth group?
Probably 3 years.
Yeah, the same. Obviously. So, what do you think would be your most fondest memory about Brother David?
Probably at camp.
The camp, just like sister. Would that be the first year or last year or which one? Which year?
Last year.
Last year. Okay. What do you think would be the funniest thing you could remember about Brother David? Either whatever would be the funniest thing you can remember.
Just sometimes the way he acts.
That is pretty funny.
He's a goofhead. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say?
I just wish them luck.
Okay, that was Trisha Wilkie.
2, 1.
So, like we're supposed to do our own thing?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, this is for them. Cut. Well, Brother Dave and Darlene, we're going to miss y'all terribly. And I'm going to miss the zest and the excitement that Brother Dave puts into the songs, and I'm going to miss all he's done for my kids. And I'm going to miss Darlene's, always knowing the right words to say. When I was walking towards her, she knew exactly what to say whenever I needed to hear it. And I think the funniest thing I remember about Brother Dave was the time we had the party, what was it, nerd party. And it shocked you because, I didn't know Brother Dave as well as I know him now. And I'm standing there and there's pie stuff on the floor. And Brother Dave jumps down onto the floor and starts licking it off the floor. That was too funny. But Brother Dave and I have had some good talks about the Bible, and that's been pretty awesome too. And I really believe you're going to make such an impact on this new youth group that, well, we don't want to even talk about that because we're going to miss you. But
it just won't be the same around here without you, actually, Brother David. It's going to be Dolesville in the youth department. They might find somebody, but they won't be able to find nobody like you. You livened it up. You just not the old fogey music, just the new stuff. You just put rhythm and beat to it. It was awesome. And we know you're headed for better things, so we wish you the best of luck.
Well, now, wait a minute now. Not better things. We're the best.
We're the best, but he's going to better.
Well, he's gonna advance.
Yeah.
We won't say better, but we are gonna miss Brother Dave and Darlene and the kids, and we just pray that you know God uses him in a mighty, mighty way. We love y'all.
That's it.
All right, we're here at the Webb house. We're talking here with Brett Webb. So, Brett Webb, how long have you been in youth group?
About a little over 2.5 years.
Okay. Brett, what will be your most fondest memory of Brother David?
Probably the time where he picked Stephen Wells' nose on the ski trip last year.
Yummy.
And there you go.
So, you think that would be one of your funniest memories too?
Well, one of the funniest has got to be the look, because I mean, you give him the look and you're puzzled because you don't know what it means. So
The look, huh?
yeah, the look.
This is actually my funniest memory. It's not fun.
Don't tell him. All right. Hey, how you doing? So, Brett, you got any final words you'd like to say to Brother David?
I hope you really enjoy yourself up there, and just keep us in mind, keep us in memory always. And that's it.
All right, that was Brett Webb. All right, we're here with Stacy McNeil. So, Stacy, how long have you been in youth group?
A little over 2 years.
Okay. Stacy, what would be your fondest memory of Brother David? Your most memorable moment?
When he helped me register my salvation.
Okay, that's great.
Good.
What would be your, that was a serious moment, but what about a funny memory that you have of him, either about his personality or, just an event of sorts that just seemed to stick out to you as one of the funniest things you've ever seen Brother David do?
I leadership retreat when Stephen had the thing on his glasses and he just stopped in the middle of the thing and started laughing.
Yeah, I remember that too. That was great. So, do you have any final words you'd like to say to Brother David?
I hope you have fun and I'll see you later when.
Okay. All right, we're here with Amy McNeil. So, Amy, how long have you been in youth group?
A little over 2 years.
A little over 2 years. So, Amy, what would be your most memorable moment of Brother David in your 2 years in the youth group?
The way he looks at me during church.
What was that?
You
The
need
way
to
he
speak up.
looks at me during church.
The way he looks at her and Ebony during church.
Oh.
Okay. So, how about a funny moment that you can remember of Brother David? Either doesn't have to be a moment, maybe a little bit about his personality or something of the sort. The look. Okay.
There you have it.
There you have it. The look. Okay. Any final words?
I hope he has fun in Ohio.
All right. That was Amy McNeil. All right. We're here at the Webb house again. This is Mrs. Webb. So, Mrs. Webb, what would be your most memorable Brother David moment?
My most memorable moment was when Brett had a problem and we called Brother Dave because we didn't know what else to do and asked him if he could come over. And at that time he was working 2 jobs and I was kind of afraid to call him. But anyways, he says, I just happen to be off tonight, so sure, I'll be over in a half hour. And when he got here, he explained to us that was his only night off. And we really appreciated all the time that he spent with us. But anyway, to make a long story short, he spent the time with us, he talked to us and talked to Brett, and it really made a big difference, and it made a real impression in my heart.
All right. That's a serious story. How about a funny, memorable story that you had? We hear you got a real doozy.
Well, part of the same time that he was talking to Brett, he was sharing scriptures with him. And he was telling him about the fiery darts of Satan. And, he just talked right on through, quoted him the scripture and stuff, except he said the diary parts instead of the fiery darts. And he didn't catch it. Everybody else just sat there and they stopped and listened, and then everybody started laughing.
Diary farts of Satan.
What a goof.
Brother Dave, man.
Shame on you.
Well, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, I do. I really appreciate all the time that you spent with Brett and how much you and Miss Darlene, have meant to him. And I know that he really hates for you to leave, but he understands that you need to do what God wants you to do. And, we just want you to know that we love you and we appreciate you.
All right, thanks, Mrs. Webb.
Your host.
We're here with Emily Wadsworth. So, Emily, how long have you been in the youth group?
About a year and a half.
A year and a half? Well, in that year and a half, what do you think would be the funniest thing you can remember about Brother David, either about his personality or anything else? What do you think would be the funniest thing?
Just the crazy games he always made us play, like when we had to eat all the Kool-Aid and just the palm blowing game and all kinds of weird stuff.
Speaking of the palm blowing game, man, that Kevin Long was a good palm blower.
Amen.
So, do you have any final words you'd like to say to Brother David before he goes?
Yeah, he's just been like a second father to me. I can talk to him about anything. I just took it for granted, really, that he would always be there. I never thought he would ever leave or be out of our lives. And I was just really glad that he was there for me to talk to when I needed somebody. And I'm really going to miss him a whole lot. He mean a whole bunch to me. Thanks.
Is that it? Mm-hmm. Okay, that was Emily Wadsworth.
Okay, this is Mr. Keith Long.
Does this thing work?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sort of.
Bird Dave, this is you, I know. You said that whenever I needed from you, you'd be right beside me. So I'm depending on you. I'm going to keep this chair right here, and your spirit will be here. Let's see. So many things going through my mind right now. I just wanted you to know how excited I am for you and Darlene and your family. I know that the Lord is going to use you mightily. I pray that you haven't told all of your youth the truth about me, so that they will accept me with half open arms anyway. Let's see, Bird Dave, you meant a lot to my family, myself, my wife, but I appreciate what you did for Kevin and Kelly. I saw them grow up from, I'd say, here to here, and you made just such a big difference there, David. I appreciate that. Let's see, Lima, hope you enjoyed up there in Bean Country. Hopefully you won't freeze. Just remember that airplane rides are expensive, but they get you here quickly. Come back as much as you can. We would love to see you. We will continue to pray for you until you stop communications with us. So, as soon as you tell us that you don't care about us anymore, then we'll tell you we don't care about you no more.
Yeah, we told him that right now.
You told him that. All right. You got any questions for me, Mr. Flynn?
What would be the most memorable thing you've ever seen Brother David do? Like funny, serious, whatever?
I don't know, and this is something that I've been really concerned about because, everybody says that I can't replace Brother David, and I've been going to the mirror and I've been practicing the look.
The look?
Yes.
So?
And so, I'm not going to reveal it right now. I just want you to know that because I have not perfected it.
You gonna
But
give
I
it
have
a
been
try?
practicing the look.
Okay.
Yes.
You think that will affect teenagers in their lives?
Well, if they can kind of squint their eyes, then they can kind of picture that Bird Dave is still here.
Yeah.
Just by seeing the look. So, yes. Any other questions there?
Any other question, guys?
Any other questions from y'all?
No, not really.
No? Then I guess all there's left to say then is, where's my cord?
Hey, Brother David, it's me, Sonny Krause. Hey, I know I haven't known you that long, but what I really do know about you, I know that I love you and everything, and I hope you have a lot of fun in Ohio, and I know God's going to use you in the future. Bye-bye.
This is Aaron. We're here with John Miller. He's the first of the 15,000 Millers we have to interview today. So John, how long have you known Brother David?
About my whole life.
That's what I thought you'd say. So obviously you know Brother David's leaving. Do you have anything you'd like to say to him before he goes?
Have a good trip.
All right. Would you like to Anything else?
I'm gonna miss him
You're gonna miss him? How much are you gonna miss him?
a lot.
All right.
Show us how much.
This much. All right. Anything else, John? All right. That was John Miller. All right. So this is Amber Miller. Amber, you've known Brother Dave pretty much all your life too, haven't you?
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to say anything to Brother David before he goes?
No, I'm just gonna miss him a whole lot and meet Darlene and Dean and Dayla.
Anything else?
No.
All right. That was Amber. All right. This is Stephen Miller, the eldest of the Miller kids. So Stephen, would you like to say anything to Brother David before he leaves?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you go ahead and say it now?
Okay. Yeah, I'd just like to say that we're gonna miss him, and that even though we'll probably never see him again because he's not family or anything, that we'll miss him a lot, and he's meant a lot to us. And you can go ahead and tell him to say hello to my uncle when he gets up there, because I think they were going up there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so if he sees him up there, I think those two might just get along.
Okay. What's the fondest memory you have of Brother David?
It's gonna have to be always getting the look. That was one of the greatest things.
Show us the look.
Could you show us the look?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
What about the
And,
laugh?
Yeah, go ahead and do the laugh too.
Yes.
Yes, I love it. All right, anything else you'd like to say?
No, Kevin Long, there's nothing else I'd like to say.
All right, then that's it. All right, we're here with Christopher Miller, aka C-Man. So C-Man, what's been your most favorite memory about Brother David the past couple years?
Well, I'm not sure, but I was gonna write him a song on my guitar here, but I just couldn't put him into words.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
It means too much to me.
I know. So is there anything you'd like to say to Brother David before he goes?
Well, I'd like to say I can see you at Christmas, and I'm gonna miss you. Well,
All right. Anything else?
no.
All right, that was Christopher Miller. Whoa. We're here with Tim. So Tim, how long have you been in the youth group?
I have it.
Oh, sorry. So Tim, anything you'd like to say to your Uncle Dave before you leave?
Bye.
Bye. All right. Bye, Brother David, from Tim. Anything else?
Have a safe trip.
Are you gonna miss him a lot?
Yeah.
All right, Tim. It's gonna miss you a lot, Brother David. All right, that was Tim Miller.
We've been asked by the youth group to say a few words to David and Darlene on behalf of the church and as far as being on the staff, and we appreciate what David and Darlene have done over the last 5.5 years here in our church, and just seeing all the teenagers and the response that they have been and what they have done. It's been incredible to see how that God has blessed in our youth department, and we certainly are going to miss him not only as our youth pastor, but obviously as our brother. And Bonnie's had a great deal to do with Darlene and the girls. Do you want to say anything to Darlene and the girls?
I'm going to miss them, and the girls, they just mean everything to me, and they're so precious, and just keep on living for the Lord, and I know that you'll do a good job in Ohio.
All right, thank you, dear. We certainly will miss him, and all the teenagers will miss him as well, but of course we'll miss him a great deal. It will be very, very difficult. Won't be able to replace him, but we will do our best to find someone that can adequately fill the spot. Thank you, David. It's been good having you. Bye.
Seminole fans.
All right, we're here with Jennifer Bean in the Bean home. As you know, Brother David's leaving. This will be his last Sunday. Do you have any final words you'd like to tell him?
Just like to say that I'm really going to miss him, even though I haven't been here that long. He's been an impact on my life. That's about it.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, that was Jennifer Bean.
This is Miss Pam Bean.
First of all, Brother David, welcome to the Seminole household. I know you get to I just had to put that in. But as I said the other day when I saw you, I just want to thank you for the things that you've done for the girls and myself. You've been a tremendous impact on our lives, and I thank you very much. Good luck in your new position. We'll miss you greatly. Bye.
All right. We're here in somebody's house talking to somebody about Brother David. So, certain person, how long have you been in the youth group?
For about 1 year and 3 months, or give or take.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your new hairdo.
Well, I got it because since Brother David was leaving, you know, I wanted change, and I'm going for the whole change attitude. You know, I needed change.
Okay. So, as you know, Brother David's leaving.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't? Well, by the way, Brother David's leaving.
Where's he going?
So now that you know this, we're just kind of asking a couple people, what do you think your fondest memory is of Brother David?
Probably, let's see, my fondest memory would probably be on July 31st, that night that me and Kelly were frantically searching for him. We had a good talk.
Okay. We'll let that be.
Would you like to elaborate on that?
Okay, if you'd like me to elaborate on that, we just got through on a really, it was an awesome message that Kevin Brownfield was speaking, and me and Kelly were like searching for him, and finally we found him, and we were just talking and everything, and well, Brother David already knows all this, but you know, I think I'm telling you this anyways, and and where am I going with this anyways? Oh yeah. And so well, we were just talking and everything, and he was like, we were talking about salvation. I was like, yeah, I'm saved and everything, and then I finally figured out that I wasn't saved, and so we got saved and everything, and I went like this there.
You're also telling.
And so it was just an awesome experience, and to have Brother David there. That's it.
All right. What do you think would be the funniest thing you can remember about Brother David? Just one of his oddball, goofy little things that you might be able to remember.
I don't really know. I mean, the look really gets me every time I think, so the look. I can't do it. Otherwise, I'd do it for you.
You can't try for us?
I can't do it.
Okay.
Give it a try.
I don't really want to try. It's just like that far off, scary look.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to have to say.
I guess we'll have to
get
get
something better.
I think we need to get Kevin to do it for us.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, I'm sorry then.
Let's see. Is there anything final words you'd like to say, Brother David?
Just good luck wherever you're going, and don't ever forget me.
He's going to Lima.
He's going to Lima?
Mm-hmm. Lima, Ohio.
Ohio. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Since we'll have fun in Lima, don't forget us when we're down here in the sun and you're up there freezing, you know. So, have a good time.
All right. That was the unknown teenager.
This is Alan Willis. Willis.
Huh?
Tell us about what Brother David means to you.
Brother David.
Or meant to you.
Oh, man. Brother David, he meant the world to me. Mentor, friend, every other sense of any good word you could describe.
Sexy?
Just a great guy. And, gonna miss him a lot. But, I wish him good luck, and hope to see you again sometime.
Hello. Angie Murray.
Hey guys, I just want to let y'all know that you've been a great blessing to me. Even though I haven't known you guys that long, it's just been great, and I'm glad I got to know you guys on the trip. It's been such a blessing and such an encouragement, and when you guys go up there, I know you're going to be great to the other kids, and I just thank you for everything you've done. Thanks.
And this is Reverend Brad McCurley.
Man, Terrell, I can't sing. You've already introduced me, haven't you? Forget that. Update that. No, you do. No, I don't want it. I can't be combined to a microphone. All right.
Recording you, kid.
Brother David, Darlene, let's see, what all can I say? Oh, well, I just want to say it's been great knowing you these past, 5 years, and all the great things we've done together, and Flint, just keep it on me, man. You can it later. Just all the, I guess, the interesting talks we've had, I don't know, just all the great trips we've taken, all the fun things we've done. It's been pretty great. You know, I just want to I just thank y'all for always being there for me, you know, through all the tough times I've had. Just, man, that's hard to look at for me. just being there for me whenever I needed something. Y'all truly been like parents to me. And let's go Ruth again. I guess I just want to thank y'all so much for just the huge impact, you know, you'll never know that you had on me. And I guess most importantly is July 30th, 1996 for David when we had that talk at your house. That's probably been the most memorable of them all. So I guess I just want to say thank you. I really can't say goodbye because for some reason I have a feeling we're going to eventually meet back up on the roads of life. So
Wilds, maybe?
no, well, you know, maybe there, maybe down the road. I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
Will he preach at your wedding?
I don't know. Possibly, I can see that possibly happen. But
if you get married.
yeah, that's true. That's going to be hard anyway. But you know, I wish all the best of luck. I know we'll keep in touch. You know, letters, telephone, and other such on and such forth. You know, we've made a huge impact on your children, as you can tell already. You know, the things they see and the things they do. So you're going to have me always there. But I just want to tell y'all thank you so much. You know, for the impact you've made on this church, this youth group. I guess more importantly, on my lives. And I guess that's all.
Some words for Brother David. Aaron Bentley, she's got some words for Brother David.
Hey, Brother David and Darlene. I just wanted to say that we're going to miss you a lot. I'm glad that I was in your youth group for 5 years and that you came to Suncoast. But I understand how God leads you other places, and I hope that you do really well up there. And make sure you keep in touch. And whenever you're a youth pastor, you know, I'm done.
Okay. Thanks, Aaron. But we understand you have something else to say, like a little secret.
Yes, I do. Brother David, do you remember when you said that if you ever left the youth department and went somewhere else, that there's this little secret that I could let everybody in on? Well, I'm going to tell everybody right now, okay? And that one was a doozy.
Wow, thanks, Aaron. Man, that was an incredible story. We're here with Michelle Cavanier. Well, we're here with Katie Mobley. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great. So, what's the, let's see. What's your most favorite memory about Brother David?
My favorite memory would probably be when he got that little look and kind of laughed and goes, Katie. And I knew about then it was time to talk about college. And we'd go and sit in his office, and he didn't even have to speak. I would be the first one speaking, and he'd go on and on, start talking. And that would probably be my fondest memory, because I knew what was coming next. Yeah.
Okay. What would be the funniest thing you remember about Brother David? Just absolutely, it just cracks you up every time you think about it.
Funniest thing about Brother David. Oh, he's just a funny guy. Everything he does funny. Funniest is to be sitting out in the, out in church when he's up there and he starts making those faces in church, and I just start dying because I have no idea what they mean, but that's a funny thing. He's just a funny guy.
Okay.
There's just a bunch of funny things about him.
All right, is there anything else you'd like to say?
I would like to leave with him a few words that I've said before, but I know if every time he watches this, he'll remember that where the Lord guided, he provided, and I've seen that in his life, and I'm learning it in my life, and I just wanted to tell him thank you for that, and I wish you the best, and I'm excited, and I'll see you at my wedding.
Anything else?
That's all. And to tell Darlene that I love her, and she's awesome, and she's a great example for me, and Dayla and Danielle, don't forget me.
All right, that's it.
Sure, Scooter, do you have any words to say to Brother David?
Hey, Brother Dave, hope you're cold right now.
Cold.
In Ohio.
Scooter, what's the probably the best message you remember Brother David preaching? Or do you remember that?
Oh, I remember one time when he got so mad and left us. by ourselves, and we didn't know what to do because
Oh yeah.
I think he thinks that we just didn't want to cooperate or something. That's the most memorable one. Yep. And then when I was scheduled to do Moses and he didn't show up, and let me see how many other times. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see.
Is that it?
Yes, I don't know.
What was the funnest trip you ever went on with Brother David? I understand you were there for a good deal of time there at Suncoast.
Okay, let me see. Funnest trip. Probably the first Six Flags.
Six Flags. When was that to the Braves game too?
I went to the Braves game. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It was before that.
Yeah, it was before that because Angela was with us on the Braves thing. That's when I don't know. I just was the goofiest person around, I guess.
Let's see here. What's the funniest thing you remember Brother David ever doing?
Ever doing or what?
Or the funniest thing you've ever seen him do?
I don't remember. What are you doing, Blake? Blake, this is serious.
Again.
And Scooter, now that Blake has been taken care of, what was the funniest thing you remember Brother David doing?
I remember, I don't know, it seems like it was every Sunday that I used to buff up real big while Brother David was on the like sitting kind of on the stage while we were singing and stuff, and Pastor was leading choir and stuff, and I used to always buff up real big, and he'd just die laughing and have to even turn around because he couldn't take it. I don't know, there's a lot of good things, man. I got a lot of good memories. Now that the little boy is ran back into the room.
All right, is there anything you would like to thank Brother David for?
I don't know, just I guess guidance, a lot of things that I just always hold to me, you know, our little talks all the time. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't think that it's stuff, but a lot of it has. You know, just hours and hours sitting in his office, discussing everything, mostly Angela. But that's about it, man.
That's it?
Yeah. Hey, contact me now, 777-9838, area code 904, man.
9838 is that?
Yes,
777-389.
9838.
9838.
Yes, sir.
And
we'll see you, Brother Dave.
Aaron, you have anything to say to Brother David?
Hi, Brother David and Darlene. I'm sorry I missed you by like 1 week. When I heard you were getting ready to go, then before I knew it, you were gone. And here I am visiting Suncoast, and you're not here, and I'm sad. But I hope everything is going wonderfully for you in Ohio. I know that you moved up there with much prayer and consideration, and that God led you there. And I know that you'll bring wonderful things to the church and the youth there, but we'll miss you. I know I really appreciated everything that you two did in my final years of high school and from then on, and just organizing some great events and being there as a spiritual mentor. And I think that's probably the most important thing that you two have passed on to me and to all of the other youth here who've come through in the many years that you were here. Just as a really strong example of a Christian couple, and also two Christian individuals who were very different but going on the same path at the same time too. Darlene, you know, we had some great times together. Almost got in trouble, you know, by how much fun we had together, but I really cherish those memories.
Darlene's out of control.
She's an individual. And I really miss those, and like I say, they're very fond memories. And I guess, you know, even though you guys aren't here, still your example of who you are and what you stood for, and what kind of great Christians you were really stick in our hearts, you know, my own, I know I can speak for, and for all of the other youth who you were in contact with through the years that you were here. And what you did here really made a difference. It really was important. And I know that, you know, although we miss you and we don't want to let you go, and we didn't, and it's not fun to come here and not be able to see you. At the same time, you have to pass on what the gifts that God's given to you to other people. And I know that the youth up there in Ohio at the church you're at are very lucky, and they'll know soon enough. So just keep up the great work, and I hope sometime we can meet up again, whether it be in Jacksonville or Atlanta, maybe, Ohio, who knows? Who knows where you'll be or where I'll be. So, but I love you, and thank you for being great role models for all of us, and good luck to you.
This is Stephen Wells. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, Brother David and Miss Darlene and the girls. I just want to say that I miss you already.
Hold on a second. What's this?
Logan.
Logan.
Hey, man. Looks like Scooter. Whoa. All right, anyway, Steven.
I would just like to say that I miss you both already, and I'm just praying and hope that, you know, God has His will and His way in your life. And I know that the new youth group and the new church just loves you like we do. And are you going to ask me a question like you did everybody else?
Steven.
Yes.
What was the most memorable message you remember Brother David, or not the most, but just one of the memorable ones he preached towards you? I mean, not towards you, but for you.
Well, I don't know if it was necessarily a specific message that he preached, but one thing that I have learned that has helped me so much in my spiritual walk is Romans 12:1-2. And when I help people, when I give advice to other people's spiritual walk, or to give a devotion, I can always reference to Romans 12:1-2, because, you know, it tells us to present our bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. And I think that's the first thing that sticks out in my mind as far as what I've learned there.
Thanks.
Anything else?
You
have to ask me my fondest memory.
How about when, oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What's your fondest memory?
Okay, this is something that only Brother David and Darlene will appreciate. Leadership 96, we were sitting in the guy's hotel room, and Brother David looks at all of us and he says, we're trying to write down a deep thought. And he turns to me and he says, have you ever had a deep thought? And I responded, by Jack Handy. And you'll get that. It's funny.
I don't get it, Steve.
It was fun stuff. Nice times.
Okay.
But one more thing. On the ski trip, on the trolley to the slopes, I had the gloves on, so bogged up. It's not even cold. Anyway, could not move. And I was like, Brother David, I got a booger on my nose. Will you pick my nose? The guy took off his glove and stuck his finger in my nose.
Oh, man.
Okay.
What do you do with it?
I don't know. I think he fed it to Kevin Long. I'm not sure.
Fed it to who?
Kevin Long.
Kevin Long.
I've changed. But that's something that no one else has ever done. I'll always remember that.
Pick your nose, eh?
Pick my nose.
What's the funniest thing you've ever seen Brother David do, Steven?
An obstacle course at one of the youth rallies. I've never laughed so hard. Do you remember? Were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, I remember it was outside, and I sang "Watch the Lamb" on a tractor trailer, and all of a sudden, all the youth pastors had to do this obstacle course. It was hysterical. I laughed and laughed. And Bus Blast.
Oh man.
Bus Blast. Were you there? Bus Blast was hysterical. I'll never forget. Stephen Flint, Stephen Miller, and I hid in the floor of the bus, so we wouldn't have to get out and go round up the children. Oh, that was so fun. That was funny. And I think you should have a Bus Blast too in Lima. They'd really appreciate that. But the memories and stuff that you know, how I feel about you guys is endless, and I'll never forget you. And I'm gonna email you. I've got email address. My email address is songwells SONGWELLS @juno.com, and you can email me and I'll email you back. so that'll be cheaper than writing. So I just love you guys, and I pray and hope the best for you. And I'll email you. I'll see you later.
Cabin here. Well, Michelle, no, you stop laughing. What's the most funniest thing you've ever seen Brother David do?
His looks, the faces he makes is scary. But
What's
it's
it
funny.
look like?
I can't do it.
Try it.
Just give you a confused look.
We know what you mean. So, do you have any other words you'd like to say to Brother David before he goes?
That he has meant a lot to me in the past couple months. He's been a big encouragement to me, and I'm gonna miss him and his family, and I wish you the best of luck.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Bye.
We're here with Nick Morgan, and so Nick, what's been the funniest thing that you remember about Brother David? Any kind of funny experience that you've ever had?
Thank you. I remember this one time when jet skiing on this lake, I forgot the name, and we had a good time jet skiing and everything, and we got back to the docks one time, and it was him and Stephen Miller, and they tried to pull me up on the docks because I couldn't get up there myself. And Brother David just started laughing at me like, "Come on, fella, you gotta get yourself up." That was hilarious. I was kind of embarrassed, but
All right.
I just wanted to be laughing.
Okay. So Nick, what has been your most favorite activity that you've ever done in the entire youth group ever before?
I think it was last year, CIT. That was just one of the most amazing times for me because I pretty much got all my priorities in order, and Brother David was just there every step of the way and helped me out. So I think that was it.
Okay. Are there any other last words that you'd like to leave with Brother David?
He already knows how much it means to me, and I just hope that when he goes up to Ohio, that all the kids up there will appreciate him as much as we appreciate him down here, and I'm just glad to see that God's using him and taking him on an adventure, and I hope it's a good one.
All right. Anything else?
I love you, Brother David. I love you, Miss Darlene, and my prayers are with you, and I'll just you know how much you mean to me, and I just send you my blessings.
All right. That's Nick Morgan.
Attends Ed White High School. He's a senior there. Kevin, have anything to say to Brother David?
Yeah, I was just discussing with these fellas about my most memorable moment of Brother David. Believe it was last year on the leadership trip, and we happened to go to, I forget the name of the lake. It was Lake Norman, and we went water skiing. And let's see, Stephen Miller and I were in the water, and Stephen Miller wanted to get a picture of Brother David skiing. And let's see, who happened to be driving the boat but Brad McCurley? And I know. So Brad's driving the boat. Stephen Miller and I are in the water. We're getting a good look at Brother David, and Brad just decides to floor the baby, and he's going so fast. And Brother David's just on the back. He's hanging on. He's just flopping like a dead fish. And he's out of control. He's like yelling, "Stop the boat!" And let's see. One of my most memorable moments of Miss Darlene was, in fact, it wasn't too long ago. I was over at their house, and she just kind of one of her analogies. She was kind of describing how life was kind of like a roller coaster. And I don't know. It was just funny at the time, but all of a sudden she just goes. And that was
Wait, one more time. What did she do?
Oh, she did just like this. She went.
What about the laugh?
The laugh.
Yes.
Miss Darlene laugh.
Yes.
Actually, I think Nick does a little better. All right.
Kevin.
There you go.
What do you see Brother David doing in the next 10 years?
In the next 10 years? Well,
maybe a David Jr. or something?
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. I still think Brother David's going to be, one of those two-job guys. And, yeah, he's still going to be a youth pastor, but I believe he's going to take on, Brother David, I know you used to be a businessman, so I believe you're going to take my idea and you're going to run with it,
and you're just gonna market knee pit deodorant. And you're gonna buy you a truck, and you're just gonna sell it right out of the back of your truck and become a millionaire, and we'll all hear about you. And let me tell you right now, Brother David, all I want is 25% of the profits, because it was my idea. And you manufacture it, you take it over, and you know, you have at it. But on the serious side, Brother David, I'm really gonna miss you, Miss Darlene. You become probably real close to me over the past year more than ever, and I'm really gonna miss you guys a whole lot. And I know God's got something incredible in store for you guys, for stepping out on faith. And I remember my dad was sitting over here, and he was telling me that y'all were gonna leave, and I was a little bit surprised. I knew that you were gonna leave. I had an idea that you might leave in the future, but I knew that when he said that, and you had made up your mind that you were gonna move, that you were ready to take the next step, and you were ready to move on with your Christian walk, and ready to take up to the next level. And man, I just hope and pray for the best for you and your family. And I know I'm really gonna miss you a whole lot, and our whole family, Kelly's gonna miss you a whole lot, and the girls, and I'll just let her talk about that. But that's about it, Brother David. I'm gonna miss you, and I'll be praying for you a whole lot, and just that's it.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right. This is Stephen Flint. He's also a senior at Ed White High School, and he's got some final words for Brother David.
Brother David, just before you press that fast forward button, hang on, just wait to see what I had to say. You've really meant a lot to me in my 4 years that I've been here, and you've really made an impact on my life. I'm sure you probably wanted me to turn out a little bit different than I have, and I will in the future. Actually, I probably will as soon as you're gone. But I'll always remember just the many trips we've been on together, and some of the funny stuff I've seen you do, like try to ski on the water. And I'll always remember, I'm going to miss double dating with you and Miss Darlene. Actually, I'm going to miss dating overall, but I'll always remember playing the Newlywed Game. That was a great idea. And hang on a second. Oh, yeah, I hope you have fun up in Lima, Ohio, with all your new teenagers. And maybe if you practice, you can get accurate estimates at which teenager is going to marry who. It's a little inside joke. Sorry, church. And just want to say, under your ministry, I surrendered my life to be a youth pastor, and dedicated my life to the Lord. And you basically just showed me the purpose and the importance of my life, which is to love the Lord my God with all my heart, mind, soul, and strength. And I'll never forget you for that, even if you'd like me to. And if you ever see me up in Lima, Ohio, knocking on your door, I hope that you'll answer it. That's all I have to say. Okay, this is Jennifer Long and Kelly Thrasher. Do y'all have anything to say about David this time?
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I've already told you guys everything you need to know because I took about 10 minutes Wednesday night doing it. But, Brother David, I really love you and appreciate everything you've done, especially recently letting me go on the ski trip, even though I really probably shouldn't have gone. And I'll always remember all the fun we had and memories, and everything spiritual also. Miss Darlene, thanks for everything you've done for me. Kevin, stop! Okay. Miss Darlene, thanks for everything you've done for me, as far as leading me to Christ and just being a good, godly example for me. And Danielle and Dayla, y'all are both so cute, and you're my own little girls, and I just hope that you'll remember me. Okay, here's Jennifer.
Well, I just want to say thank you to always being nice to me and caring about me and letting me go on the trips with y'all. Like when Brother Dave took us off to the scavenger hunt, he took the girls off, and us girls are good, thank you. And then when I went with y'all to the Gatorable game, and then we had a lot of fun also at on New Year's Day. So just thank you and for always being there for me. Thanks. Bye. Bye. Cut.
This is Andy.
David, in conclusion, I'd just like to say on behalf of the whole youth group that we love you and appreciate everything you do, and there'll never be another Brother David. Okay, one more thing before we go. We'd just like to have you be able to get a look at what you really look like up there preaching.
One that could give them the satisfaction of. But here's Jesus Christ, and he's going through his ministry all along, and these three folks and Jesus have a relationship. Why else would he have grieved and mourned the loss of their brother? And we also know if you read the four Gospels that he had a wonderful relationship with these three. And so they come to Christ and they said, please, help us out with our brother here. He's very ill. Jesus goes on and continues in his ministry, waits for the fourth day for Lazarus to be dead, his body beginning to rot, the spirits are gone. That was a Jewish custom. Now he goes over here and he says, come forth. So Lazarus comes forth. Now we find the account that we just read in John chapter 12 where they pull up. You know. Okay. It's important for us to recognize that Martha served the meal to not only Lazarus and Jesus and those that were sitting around the table, but it's important for us to recognize that Mary did not serve. Mary went and got this pound of ointment. It doesn't mean that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.